Andres already sent a message here. Thank you for being with us, Andres. And and yeah, we are finally here already. Ending of the 2025, which at least for me it was very fast and lots of things this year. I think it's same for most of us here. We talked a lot of things. AI, of course, uh, took most of the content here today, and we want to review those sessions we run during the year, and also start talking about what to expect for the next year. I think it will be a great discussion to have today. And if you are watching us and want to share a bit about your challenges of the 2025, how have you been successful, or what was the challenges that made you not succeed into some of your goals? Please share with us. I think it would be interesting to hear hear more about your goals as well. So, but first, let me just say hello to everyone. Hey, Thiago, good to have you here.
Hello, Yogo. Hello, everyone from the chat. Yeah, this year passed very fast, and I think next year will also be a good year with many new things. Very excited for the next year.
Excellent, excellent. And hello, Igor. How are you, man?
Hi, Hugo. Hi, everyone here. Hi, Andres in the chat and everyone watching us. And yeah, this year it was a very crazy year. If you see, so many things happened. The emerging of AI, lots of paradigm changes, tons of layoffs. People thinking that AI would be replace us. Everyone thinks about that. We've talked a lot about that during this year, right? But here we are, and today we know that AI is not going to replace us, and there are lots of space for experienced people like us, and for you that are watching us. And looking forward to talk about this year and what's coming in the next years, and that's it. Let's go.
Excellent. Yes, yes, that's true, man. Layoffs was also a hot topic this year. That's
Yeah.
true. And hey, Chila, how are you?
Hey Hugo, hello everyone who is watching us tonight. So I'm fine, thank you, Hugo. And I think there has been a lot of things happening this year, and I'm looking forward for next year. I'm sure there will be even more things happening, maybe even faster than you think, because things are accelerating. I have the impression. So let's see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, a lot. We feel like I don't know everyone here, but I feel like everyone using AI and getting 10 times productive, and I'm getting behind, and you're anxious to get that the same level, right? But yeah,
and
let's
and
talk about
that's
it.
also a trap, you. That's a
Yes,
trap.
also
It's a
trap.
mind trap. Because if you get into that loop, you got mad. You got
it's
mad.
it's it's like a stronger FOMO, right? A fear of missing out on steroids.
Yeah.
And you, Luis, how are you, man?
Hello everyone. I'm fine. So last night I attended the last tech event for me, the last tech event of the year. I attended lots of events, so finally some days to rest now. And the same way we talked a lot about AI replacing devs, we also talked a lot about new tools. So new tools that can help us as developers to be more productive. So I think this year was awesome. We had lots of good episodes, good topics here. So I'm really excited to do this retrospective.
Yeah, cool. And yeah, I know that you have been lots of events this year, right? I think it's a new record.
Probably.
Excellent, excellent. And I see Andres commented here. It's not longer what Santa will bring, but what AI will bring. Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah, Santa is AI renderer right now.
and we have this lots of shift inside AI as well. We had lots of shift, right? It was started from OpenAI, and then we got some races over the best models, and still on this fight between large big techs. And then I think that's also we can talk a little bit as we covered during the year. But I think would be interesting to start. I don't know if it's interesting to start about each one here, talking a bit about the what was the most important event for you guys to during this year? Um, at least for me, outside tech professionally, I get my son born on November, and it changed a lot. So I was
Yeah.
I missed the last episodes because of that. I had to take another attention to that. And yeah, it was my best maybe agent. It is learning, self learning stuff, and it's very interesting. But but how about you? How was the what was the most important things that you remember this year?
Yeah, maybe I can go
Last
next.
year.
Outside the IT field,
Uh-huh.
and it was one of my goals for this year. I run my first time running. I was not able to run maybe a kilometer, and now I'm able to run 10 kilometers. So I ran my first
Wow,
run that was 10 kilometers, and I have
long
a good
run.
time. And yeah, I'm enjoying that. So yeah,
That's great. Great.
I
We need
become
to stay sharp.
a runner, not a good one, but I become a
Uh-huh.
runner.
You first start, then you got perfected.
Exactly.
I'm pretty
It
sure you're very
start
good because
improving a little
lots of
bit.
medals.
I
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure you're very good because I saw that you have lots of medals.
Oh, thanks. Yes, I have some.
Yeah,
My goal is to complete 12. I'm missing only one. It will be the next week. And then I have 12, like one per month.
No, nice.
So,
That's for running, Thiago.
yes.
Oh, great. So you're doing great.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Cool.
Amazing.
I see Andres' comment here. Thank you, Andres. The natural intelligence here. Uh, and yeah, he went to JConf Peru this year. Oh, that's great, man. How was that? Talk in one talk, the speaker asked how many were using AI to develop, and I was amazed on how so few raised their hand. Really? Oh, that's also surprising for me. Uh, and yeah, we covered some of these tools like Cursor, Cloud Code, and I thought that was quite at least the copilot inside the IDE. I thought it was most most of people are using already. But cool. And also for Thiago, Andres said I bet my record running this year, 27 kilometers.
Great.
Oh, that's great, man. You
A
are.
long one.
Yes. I think I never
Yeah,
reached
not
26.
easy. Not easy at all.
Yeah.
I think 10 kilometers is already a lot of thing. A lot. It's a
Maybe
big.
we can go. So, I'm not sure if you, Igor, Luis, Chila, do you want to talk a bit about your achievement, your achievement this year, or do you want to
Yeah.
discuss a bit about the episodes
Yeah. let's
report. Yeah.
us just comment before moving to the IT field. It will be great because after all, we are humans, right, guys? We need to have this life outside of tech. And for me, the biggest thing on the year, of course, would be going through 6 countries. I even got a little offline of some of these episodes here during that period. It was amazing. It has been so many years that I did not travel to Europe, and I was able to join with my family from there and meet a lot of places that in the past I did not even imagine on going. It was amazing. And then when I came back home, looking for the future and taking care of my health, and that's along with all of these crazy changes we had during these years in the market, in the IT field, and everything we have spoken through during the year here. And this was kind of it. I did not run 25 kilometers, but I've registered on my watch that I've walked at 276 kilometers in 2 months through 6 countries. I even throw in the garbage my tennis. I did not came back with me, but it was a lot.
Why not rent a car? Kidding.
No, you're in Europe. You don't need a car, they say.
No,
But
because
we were
you said that it was 6 countries, right? And
six countries,
two
you're right?
hundred and something kilometers. So it was like you have done that by
Yeah,
walk.
I've used a car where they were not public transportation, but to go into the city, you know that better than I. It's kind of impossible to move with a car in the city centers of Europe. There's a lot to see and you need to walk. And that was great, even with a baby moving and shaking and screaming. But we really had an awesome time this year.
Well, since Igor mentioned about trips around the world, I think it's a great time to bring here a guy that have been also traveling a lot this year, right? So let me just bring Bruno here. Hey, Bruno, I see that you just joined us. Hello,
Hey,
great to have you
Bruno.
here.
Hey, hello everyone. Hey, Yogo. How you doing, man? Hey,
Thanks,
Tiago.
even great.
Hey, Igor. Hey, Luis.
Hey,
Hey, Silla. How you guys doing?
So
awesome.
Oh, good.
It's
we are
great to
talking
have you
about.
here.
Yeah, it's
Thank
great to
you.
have you
Thank
here.
you. Yes, start the year, end the year, right? So we got to be here, right?
Yeah.
Amazing, and we are talking about this year's biggest achievements of each one. And if you, I know that you made a lot of trips and you visited lots of places and lots of Java user groups, right, around the world. I'm not sure if how amazing was the all the trip. I just know the by your emails that I see you are in some each email you are in some place, some different place.
Yeah, yeah. So this year was intense, right? So I think that hey Andres, how you doing? I can see Andres here, so that's great. Yes, this year has been intense. I did 2 tours in Europe, 2 tours in the US. So has been visit a lot of user groups, and I actually don't even. I think Google sent me something about how many cities I visited this year or something like this. I have to take a look, but it was like 37 cities or something. So it was pretty nice. I think this kind of shows to me how vibrant the Java community is right now, and not only the Java community, because there's so many. The TDC has happening in so many cities this year. Actually, TDC happening in several cities that didn't never happen before. Happened in Rio, happened in São Carlos, right? So yeah, so it's being the whole community is being very very vibrant. Uh, lots of activities, lots of people doing things, lots of projects. So yeah, I think it was a very exciting year, and I think that next year it's everything's poised to even be better. So, and I think that's to as a end of the year gift, right? So Java was reelected for the JCP, and so we're gonna have 2 more years on the JCP board, right? So that was one of the last things that happened this year, and yeah, so lots of achievements, right? Lots of things going on, and so and not only that, many of my mentees have done amazing this year, have lots of amazing results. The mentorship hub. I think this was the year of the mentorship hub, right? We did the mentorship hub in many places, right? We start with JCon, and we did it in many different places. Actually, not the JCon, DevNext. We started with DevNexus, and then we went around in many cities around the world, right? It looks like still not confirmed, but looks like we're going to start a year again doing another mentorship hub. So yeah, it's been a lot of activities, a lot of things going on, lots of people being helped, lots of people having results. So for me, that's an awesome year.
Great, cool. And since you mentioned a mentoring hub, I think Luis can talk a bit about that, right, Luis? I think you are one of the people on this of this movement as well. And I don't know, for those that is watching us that don't know what is this mentoring hub on the event, I think it would be interesting to share a bit.
Yeah, so
Okay.
lots of people here, right? So Luis has helped me out in Mentorship Hub. Tila has helped me out in Mentorship Hub. Hugo has been a mentor. Thiago has been a mentor. Igor has been a mentor. Everyone here participated, right? So it's been amazing.
Yeah, lots of good conversations, lots of people getting helped. And each session of mentoring in the Mentorship Hub, I see how great this idea is, because some people are usually curious about it. They don't know what is a mentorship, and they just go around the tables trying to listen what the people are talking about. And then we as coordinators, we try to uh, like to say to the people what is the mentorship and why they should try it out. And some people usually sit down and start have the same conversation with the mentor. And afterwards, uh, I think most of the time they say, my life changed. So yeah, it's been amazing, a good experience. And you asked me, what is the mentorship hub? Is this place inside the tech event where we have some tables with the mentor, and the mentor has 1 hour to talk about his or her expertise to the mentees and ask what are the top of mind problems of them, and try to use their expertise to um, not solve the problem, but try to explain how they can solve the problem, what they can do to overcome that problem. That's it, Bruno.
Yeah, it's
And
a
you
place
compliment.
place for conversation, right? So it's
Yeah.
normal that you go to an event and you have the possibility to watch a talk, for example, and learn something from the speakers. But it's very rare that you have a chance to sit down with the speakers and have a conversation and point in and kind of present your situation, what's going on, your difficulties, your challenges, and then have someone that can kind of guide you there. And so and Luis said very well that lots of people say that they change their lives. We can see people that came in the mentorship hub 1 year, they come back next year. Lots of things have changed, but also many people have been telling us, "Oh, that was the best part of the event." I really enjoyed. We have some people that come in and they spend the whole time in the mentorship hub because it's this opportunity, right? It's this opportunity to have a conversation with someone. And when you are in events, right, you watch the talk from the speaker, can ask a question, but it's not the same thing as you telling your problem and having the speaker helping you out. and then you could actually see the speaker in the corridors and go talk with them. But then if you do that, it's more like a conversation about what's going on in the event. It's a lot harder for you to sit down and say, here are my problems, here's what I'm going through, here's what I need help with, and then have someone to guide you. So yeah, it's been amazing. It has been a great experience, and I got to thank a lot Yara from the developers conference, right? So Yara, not only helping me come up with this idea and discuss this idea and kind of nail it down, but she really supported the mentorship hub in lots of the TDCs, right? So we did last year. We did in almost every single developers conference, and that allows us to learn how to do it, learn, see the results, and with that we're able to expand that to many events worldwide. So yeah, it's been a wide ride, like they say, right?
And it's not a exclusive for TDC, right? You run in different events as well. The
Yeah,
mentorship hub,
yeah.
right?
We've done in so far. We've done in Dev Nexus in Atlanta. We've done in JCon in Cologne. We've done it in J Spring in the Netherlands, in J Fall in the Netherlands. It's being approved again to happen in Dev Nexus next year. I was talking earlier today. I was talking to Richard Fitchner. This it's already confirmed to happen again in JCon in Cologne this year. And I'm having a discussion right now with Matthias, right, from J Focus, right. So let's see, we may be able to do that, and if that happens, it's going to be like in February, so it's very, very, very soon. So yeah, there's going to be many of them throughout the year. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, because I love the idea. It promotes this deeper connection with other people, not just the speakers, but someone that you might have some specific topic that you can talk about. And yeah, if you're watching us, I think I totally recommend you. If you're going to some event, try to look after if there is a mentorship hub running on there, because it like Luis said, it may changes your life. It may connect you with someone that can really help you listen your challenges, your problems, and connect with their expertise. So yep, that was amazing to comment here.
And I think this of course this is not exactly the mentorship hub, right? But Andres saying here, I was first invited to a video or podcast, right? Thank you guys, right? So yeah, so that's great. It's great that he participated here and participated in other places, hopefully, right? So yeah, it's an opportunity, right? So to come in and have a conversation and be able to discuss things with other people. So congratulations, Andres, that's great. And he also gave a talk at JConf Peru, right? So, oh man, that's great, Andres. I'm loving it, right? It's amazing, man. Congratulations.
Oh, I think Bruno dropped it here. Maybe some connection issue.
Hugo, can I add something
Yeah, go ahead.
to this context? Because another amazing thing that happened is that some people that got mentored in past events, they got great results and they came back as mentors. In the last TDC,
Oh yeah,
there was this girl that she was a mentee and now she's a mentor.
That's
That is
amazing.
awesome. Yeah.
That's great.
Yes,
excellent.
just sharing my 50 cents. This happened with one of my mentees. Not exactly this kind of thing, but he went to my mentoring, and he was able to get an international opportunity, and then he shared with me on LinkedIn. So we can also see people growing, and this is very, yeah, it's very good to see.
Absolutely. When you see the results, right? You're mentoring someone and they came back to you, you feel good with that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great experience, right? So when you help someone and see the results, I mean, for me, it's actually better than if I achieve it myself. And I see people that I'm working with, and I see the results, right? It's an amazing experience.
Cool, excellent. And you, Chila, how was the year? Do you want to share some of your achievements, something that it was remarkable for you?
Yes, a lot of things were moving and connecting to the mentorship hub. Of course, I was at JCon and JFall too for the mentorship hub. So I gained some more experience about it, and I saw that how people are using this opportunity, and it's not only for them so they can grow, of course, but it's also beneficial for you yourself, talking to those people to understand their problems and to improve yourself so that you can help even better, so on understanding their problems. So I think for both sides it's something beneficial. So that's something I would like to continue maybe next year. So I will have the next opportunity for this.
Yeah, Sila, is like you mentioned, you connect with the people, you interact with them. That's something that AI cannot do. Only us. That's the human part of think. We've talked so much about AI here, AI there, but AI cannot connect with people as a people. It can just generate text. So here we got something that AI cannot do, at least until today, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I think I see, Andres, you mentioned to propose implement the mentorship hub in JConf period. I think it's an amazing idea, and yeah, if you need, if you want to ask, if you need any help, I think here you will get lots of help from us. So don't be afraid, man. You're gonna
Yeah,
have lots of support.
yeah. Let us know when it's gonna happen, Andres. Maybe some of us can come and help you out, organize it.
Yeah, but you're the coordinator as you have predicted.
Yeah, got it.
Cool. And yeah, since we are talking about today's regarding to retrospective of 2025, Pedro, I don't know if he gonna be able to join us today yet. He have some uh, uh, something conflicting, but he made a very interesting report using AI to review the videos we made during this year and some insight. And I think it was interesting to share here, so we can just go and discuss a bit what AI get from our content. So let me just show in the screen here. And and yeah, before we go through these reports, I would like to ask if you watched some of these sessions with us. If you are watching, if there is any of those that was the most remarkable for you that you remembered, it was very interesting. So let's take a look here. What we have. We have a total of 25 videos. It was interesting to think that we run every week, week yes, week no. So
Every other.
we every other week, right? Right. So it's gonna be the total of 26 videos if we run every week others, but we run some special editions sometimes. So it was more than the whole year running it. It was amazing. So congrats to us that keep all it running whole year. I know lots of times I couldn't be joining here, and people, everyone here is collaborating and making this happen. It is awesome to talk and share. I think most of people here are very committed with the audience to share a bit of experience, share a bit of the content. I think like quite a mentorship, but for what we know, what we hear, what we think is interesting, and
And
if we can
that's it.
help you, yeah, with your
Y-
in the chat, it was amazing.
And you're right, it's kind of a mentorship. If you look at some of the subjects, we just bring it all into the table and share and answer the questions in the chat. It's not like having a mentorship in person, but it's kind of it. You can just have an idea and I want to know more about that. And then you see one of us in the mentorship hub, then you join us.
Cool. And yeah, since it is not a entertainment content and we are not reaching million of views, we are not after million of viewers here. It is not the total viewers that means too much for us. But it's interesting to see the type of content that was more accessed by the people here. So the AI create these categories wasn't us; it was AI just reading the titles and creating the categories. So it classified in career, job, AI, engineering, and open source. And in Java and career are the most interested, or they got most views from our audience. And the videos that get more views was with the Heinz Kabutz. It is the a Java champion with a large background on concurrency and talk about concurrency and performance. But he has all the courses regarding to Java specialist, how to become Java specialist, and we had the chance to bring him here, and it was the most viewed video from our channel, followed by how to become a technical reference with Pedro Carrillo. It is the he's known here in Brazil as the Java boy, and yeah, he also shared about some tips to become a technical reference. It was amazing session. And then
Great, by the way.
go
Great,
ahead.
by the way, because it went even beyond the tech field. We went
Oh
into
yeah,
the soft skills, so it was a great session to with him as well.
go. Yeah, and yeah, if you, I was just going here, but if you want to comment, anyone here want to comment about these sessions, we also had the agentic era, the cursor, how cursor transforms the way we code. It was a recent session with Juan. It is a Colombian developer who shared about how he uses cursor and some of the cursor tools features. If you don't know, Cursor is an IDE powered by AI agent that can actually help you with building the applications, and quite very popular in these days. Yeah, so we had these charts to of the episodes with the views by the views. Ah, we also have the one with the Elder Moraes, a Java champion here in Brazil, the Brazilian Java champion, also talking about career and lessons. We also created a ebook with
Yeah,
these with the content. It was so amazing, the content that we
yeah.
ended up creating a ebook
It
with
was
that.
an amazing session. I even wrote a series of articles upon the content of that session. Uh,
Cool, excellent. So
And,
yes.
and the next one, just
Oh, go ahead.
to not skip the next one, was Bruno, right? Bruno
Yes,
shared.
that's true.
yes,
The great
it was
reputation
Bruno's
formula.
session.
Yeah, that's true.
It's interesting that I'm not sure the next one after that one, but that the five top ones were with special guests, right? So that's great. You know,
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
it shows
And
that bring some new people, bring some interest, right? So that's great.
yes, and that's very true. The AI also commented exactly that, Bruno. It was it created this report and just mentioned it about the uh, uh, what drove success. And if I go a bit down here, I think it won't. Uh, he made this views for video with guests, a average, right, 75, and average without guests and 14. So yeah, it was really a big difference when we get some guests, and that's interesting.
But it
Probably
does say, yeah,
talk
it
about
does say that 23 of them feature gas, right? So
oh yeah.
so one interesting thing is that you guys were very consistent in inviting people and having conversations, right? So that's amazing. Congratulations for that.
Cool. Yes, and it is for us as well. I think everyone, it's fun to have this round of conversation with some guests that can share his experience. Right. We are also listeners on these kind of sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that also the guest invites his own audience to watch the sessions. That's why we
That's
also
true as
have
well.
more audience. They have our audience and their audience joined. So it's interesting.
Yeah, and I think it was one of the goals for the out of the box developer, right? Invite more guests so we can have more specialists sharing their experience here. And also, if you're watching us and you have someone in mind that you would like us to invite, please put in the chat and we can try to read him or her out.
Yes, as Andres is one of the people that we invited from the chat. So yes, that's totally welcome for us. It is always interesting to get. Yeah, it's like a crossover. Yeah, that's true, Andres. Exactly. So what else we get here? So this is all the videos, all the topics that we released this year. We talk, as we can see, we talk a lot about AI, but it was not just AI. Lots of our talks is regarding to career. We had Igor mentioned about the layoffs and the fear that people had regarding to being replaced by AI, and it filled our topics as well. But also how to grow in your career. I think it's always high in the development field, and we bring these specialists to talk about it. Um, yep, there was plenty of episodes here. The
Yeah.
27.
Because fear is something that you need to handle. You cannot allow it to drive you, otherwise you will be lost with AI or without AI. So learn to use AI. It will be much better for your career, for your life these days, instead of fearing if it's gonna replace you or not. Probably it will be if you don't learn anything at all, if you just ignore it. But it's good not to be crazy, as we have talked some minutes ago, Hugo, and trying to learn it all at once, but understand how this can benefit you, as we had a session about cursor. We had a lots of session about the AI augmented developer. We had a session about automating your tasks with AI. If you follow the channel during the year, learn with this content we are just reviewing, probably you've already learned a little bit at least on how to make usage of this powerful tool. But that's just a tool, like Bruno always says, it's a tool in your toolbox. It's not gonna replace your knowledge, your experience, and everything and you've done so far.
And since we are talking here about the the report generated by AI, let me bring the guy that generated the report, that asked
Yeah.
the AI to generate the report.
The AI agent. Here is the
So,
AI
hey,
agent.
Pedro, great to have you here.
Hello,
Hey,
Pedro.
hello
Hey,
everybody.
Pedro.
Hey, we were talking about AI. This is something topic that I don't like to talk much.
Yeah, I know.
And according to the AI, Pedro is the top guest.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. Yeah.
And me and you, Tiago, we are tied in second place. You see,
But
Me-
well, so Pedro, we are going through the report that was generated that you generated with Gemini, and we're talking that it's interesting to see the sessions that we run this year, and we think that we talk a lot about AI, but when we see review this session, we see that most of the sessions it was about career. It was how to grow in your career. It was how to actually maybe use the AI to help you grow in your career, not fear that. And yeah, it was interesting to get all these insights from a report. Um, and in the beginning, I was thinking, it, how 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 have you been how have you generated the report to get these results? It was something we did on the on the background, right, on the backstages.
Yeah, I think I did last week. So that some numbers maybe like a week stale, but interesting. Uh, but it was not that easy because I had to do some manual work. But it's that's what a report is about, right? So, the thing is, as you said, we talk a lot about AI and this kind of stuff. But interesting enough, like one of our most viewed sessions were like technical and Java. So is it about Java specialists and how to become a technical reference?
yeah,
So these two most viewed sessions were about Java. So it shows how what our audience is target, right?
yeah. Especially because this was also transmitted on Soul Java channel, and probably because of Heinz Kabut audience that is big. So probably that really helped to boost the audience on that session, Pedro.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
But AI is something that's omnipresent in most of the sessions during this year. Even if the main subject wasn't AI, we probably mention about that somewhere during the session.
Oh yeah. Well, uh, another interesting statistics here I can see is that career topic has the most views
Yeah.
from the channel. Java is the second, and AI is the third.
Yeah, makes sense, right? Those
Makes
those are
sense.
those are the topics that this group here kind of proposed to talk about, right? So yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and I
Very
think
good.
that's what's impressive is the consistency, right? So being able to do this, every other week during the whole year, you guys did a great job doing this, right? And so it's an amazing experience, right? So good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I,
Congrats
I
to
w-
everybody.
Yeah, I would like to thank everyone in this group because I've learned so much during this year with you guys here, with all the sessions, with the subjects you brought, with our guests, and with what I've been able to add here as well to our audience, to us. So thanks a lot. It was a great experience being this year with you guys here.
Yeah, I totally
Yeah.
agree. And I share the same thoughts that you said, Igor, on the beginning, that this kind of a mentor hub, it's not presential, it's online, but it's not in person, but it's kind of the same thing. So many things that we have learned, at least I have learned a lot of things, shared a lot of things, and I think this is very very cool.
Absolutely.
Well, I lost most of the comment from Pedro because it dropped the energy here at home. I don't know if Bruno had the same issue and it was delayed delayed here.
I'm all good. I'm all good for now. I'm all good. Actually, actually, I started this year with the Java Champions Conference, right? That's actually going to be my first commitment next year too, the Java Champions Conference. And when I did Java Champions Conference this year, I had a power outage right when I was about to start my talk, and so that was so I start this year 2026 on going through a power outage right during the talk, and hopefully I don't end the year with a power outage, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's trouble. That's something we have, right? Redundancy. um,
yeah.
and yeah, so we talk uh, we reviewed some of the sessions we've run this year, and I want to talk a bit about the what to expect for the next year. I will throw my bet, still AI still on the hype. There's still there, I think it will be lots of discussions, but I think more mature discussions, maybe usages, mixing some of techniques that we already have, or more major engineering stuff, and less of these replacement, but more discussion about how to deliver value. I think there's, at least for from my point of view, there's a lot of discussion still on the ongoing for the industry to uh, bring the real value and the return over the investment. They know since the beginning of the year they are discussing. I think they some of them are starting to move on solutions in production. So I think that will be the year of uh, boon of engineering and AI when they both will join forces. And but yeah, and yeah, I want to hear about everyone else here.
So what do you think? Is that the year that the AI bubble is going to burst, or are we going
Yeah,
to continue on it? What do
it's
you think?
already bursting, Bruno.
All
it,
right.
it, that's what I
Yeah,
believe.
I think yeah, that's I think half of the bubble maybe. The
Half
other
of the
half, I
bubble.
think they still they still be running.
I believe they will be corrected, right? Because they were so high
Yeah,
and they are falling a lot because people are moving investments in other things that are more solid. But I don't think it's gonna blow like the dot com when happened 25 years ago. But not as that high end. And who is able to sell, they will do a good money, but it's a bubble that's not gonna blow, but I would say lose his hair. The bulb is not gonna explode, but become smaller.
Or so we hope.
Yeah, we hope if that explodes, that will not be a good thing.
Because we are not we are not buying in the AI, so that's you're thinking that it's gonna blow. Because people that bought it,
Yeah,
they still think that
yeah.
it's gonna grow, but it's hard to say. I think it's hard to say. What I can see, at least in our part, is people start, us as developers, we are starting learning how to use AI to make our work more productive. This is this is not and we realize that it's not an easy thing. So, but I've seen many companies like spending money to get this learning, like to get the point where, oh, my developers now can use AI much in a more productive way. And this is not. Uh, but there is too many companies that are still in the first steps. So that's why I think in our case at least it is still ongoing. I don't think it's gonna blow for us in terms as developers, in terms of like new companies about AI, like anything AI, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, maybe you mean these startups that are betting all into AI, maybe, right? Yeah, and also about learning AI, something that I would say to anyone for the next year, if you've not done yet, is to learn how to invest, how to protect your money. You invest in your career, you learn a lot of technology, you put a lot of effort on it, you make yourself valuable into the market, and you do a good profit. But if you don't know what to do with your money, to put your money to work for you, and you invest in trends like the AI bubble without knowing what you're doing, or in the Bitcoin market, you can get crushed. And that's not something that you want to. So learn how to invest to protect your money, to make your money work for you. Along with AI, you can use AI for that. You must learn and improve and invest in your career, but it's also your duty to have that peace of mind of knowing that you have a solid financial as a background if something does not happen as you expected in your job, in your career, in the market, and you can survive. For some cases, it's surviving for months if needed, or even for years. Learn how to invest, learn the fundamentals, learn how to protect your money. And that's the most valuable thing that I would say to anyone for any area, and especially for us that are engineers, we are from tech field, we do a good money. Use that good money to build your freedom.
Yeah, build your freedom. You mentioned investing, but there are other ways. Figure out ways for you to be more independent. That's definitely something that
Yes.
I think we gotta do more and more. Um, I think it was last year that I did like a call with my mentees talking about things going on in the markets that we should be paying attention at. Because why we should be pursuing our freedom. And a little bit over a year later, um, a lot of the things that I said in that call have already happened or are happening right now. So uh, uh, we are in the very beginning of a very, very interesting decade, right? And so I think that is something that we all have to pay attention at. I'm not exactly sure exactly everything's going to happen this decade, but it's going to be a very challenging decade for all of us. And so, I know some of you guys did some very important steps to gain your independence and gain more freedom this year. So I think that next year is the year for us to double down that, do more of it, get more ready. So I totally agree with you, Igor. Just kind of learn how to invest. Um, you know, um, Diversify, not only in a single country, right? Try to reach out. If you're not in the U.S. or European market, try to reach out the U.S. European market. If you already want in the Europe market, for example, like Chile, you know, uh, try to do something in the U.S. Uh, if you are in the U.S., try to do something in Europe, right? So kind of diversify something a little bit things because things are coming, guys. Things are coming.
Oh my.
I see here a Andrew's comment. Perhaps nested learning continue to bring enough results to keep the bubble. I think it's regarding to the AI discussion we are having about the bubble, and every time it seems the bubble will explode, some new breakthrough comes up. I agree with you,
Yeah.
but I think the latest one is it was less breakthrough. I think it was. Kind of frustrating maybe regarding to the all the hype that people created over around it. But yeah, go ahead, Bruno. I think you are
No, yeah. But
mentioning.
one thing, Andres, that we have to understand, right? The bubble has something to do with technology, but it's not about new technology or new breakthrough. The problem with the bubble is that right now we have lots of investment in AI companies, right? But the problem with that is that if you look at who is investing in who, they're all investing in themselves, right? And so so people are investing in Nvidia, and Nvidia is investing in, I don't know, Google. I don't know. There's, you have to take a look at the graph. I don't have the graph in my mind right now, but the Nvidia invests in some other companies. They are buying Nvidia chips, and they're investing back on it. That's the bubble, right? It's like a almost a pyramid scheme, right? They're all investing themselves, and then it looks like the market is growing. It looks like there's more money. It looks like there's more investment, but they're all investing themselves. If anything goes wrong, the whole thing collapses, right? That's the bubble. So yeah, as I understand, Andres, I think that there's going to be still going to be lots of innovation, lots of technology innovation, right? Yeah. So Andres saying Nvidia, OpenAI, Microsoft, Nvidia, exactly, right?
It's a
So
loop.
yeah, it's a loop.
It's like a circular dependency, right?
Yes,
So
thanks, Andre. So if anything goes wrong, man, this whole thing comes collapsing down, and that's the bubble, right? The bubble is not the technology, right? But as long as they're able to keep now, that's one thing that we have to understand, guys. It's on those guys' interest to get everyone, at the same time excited about it, right, and afraid of not using AI, right? So that's why they keep talking about, oh, how amazing AI is going to be and how it's going to achieve generic AI anytime now, right? Yeah, it's not, right? There's a huge movement right now to get all the excitement going on, and at the same time there's a fear, right? It's a fear mongering there. Oh, if you don't invest, you're going to be left behind. So if you're not doing AI, everything's going to be bad for you, right? So and we have to of course we have to judge what's best for our career, right? So and I do think that AI is important, that you guys should be looking at it and should be learning, and you should not be afraid of it, right? So you should embrace in lots of different ways, but at the same time, kind of understanding what the limitations are, right? Don't be so much into the hype, and kind of protect yourself a little bit, right? Um, I'm afraid using AI will become too expensive. It's a possibility, right? It is a
Yeah.
possibility, right? So if AI, because right now it's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous how much you can get, how much you can use for $20, right? It makes absolutely no sense. And so all those companies are subsidizing our users of AI. Not only that, right? It's kind of the fact that you go on Google and you do like a normal search that should just give you the website because it's an obvious search, and actually gets AI to analyze whatever it is, right? And so you don't even care about this. So it's like, so yeah, this whole thing, it's yeah, it's got used to do so much of AI. That's okay, Andres. It's not. Hopefully, it's not going to go away, right? Hopefully, what we have right now should stay.
We
But
hope, but we would suggest you to get a good hardware as soon as you can, just in case. And because
right,
if something worse happens, it will be much more expensive. A good hardware where you can run it. I already got mine, so just in case, you
yeah.
should have one.
Yeah, go ahead and buy some NVIDIA chips, right?
So the stocks will move up again.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, and then we are reaching the end of the session today. But any other predictions that you would like to put here before we move to the to finish the session?
A
Go ahead.
prediction. We'll be here every other week in 2026 talking about all this, all these
we
topics that we have here that we all love. And yeah, let's go on the box developer. Woo!
Woohoo! We hope so.
Great, excellent. Yeah, that's true. And we're gonna be keeping here talking about whatever happens in the 2026 to share with you and to keep this environment community moving on. And yeah, if you would like to participate, to collaborate, to contribute. We're gonna be always looking for on the chat, and we'll be helping you uh, as much as we can. So, so just a final message here. So thanks everyone. It was a amazing 2025. It was intense. These AI topics, it wasn't easy to keep following up. Lots of ups and downs. But we also, I'm also very happy to talk a lot about career and help people achieve their goals. And yeah, and connecting with everyone here. So thanks a lot, and yeah, we see everyone on 2026. I think we haven't discussed the date of return, but generally we're gonna be sharing some way to we're gonna be sharing here to get you this the official date of returning. You're gonna be know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks to everyone that's been watching us
Subscribe to
during
the
this year.
channel so you get notified.
Oh, perfect.
Exactly.
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 Click like, subscribe, share with other people, right? All those
Exactly.
kind of things, right? Comment if you listen to this at so far recording, comment on something. Make sure you click all the buttons around here. There's lots of buttons, I'm sure.
Let us know how was the 25 how this was this year for you in the comments below, and we will gladly answer you guys, and looking forward to be with you guys next year as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think you would
Hugo
like to.
froze on his smile.
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy
sure.
holidays, happy new year, guys! And it's awesome to have you here. For you guys that are watching us, for Andres and everyone that is watching as well, for this awesome team here. It was a pleasure to be with you all. So see you
Mhm.
next year, guys.
Well, actually, right now we have to wait for Hugo, right? Because he's the one. Is
No,
it? Oh,
We
that's
I
do
it.
can do
have
it. Yes.
we
Okay, good.
have
So,
we have the backup here.
So see you.
bless,
Thanks for
bless,
watching.
yeah, blessed Christmas for everyone, and that an amazing 2026, right?
Yeah,
So
happy
let's be
holidays.
Mhm.
together this year.
See
Absolutely.
you next week.
Happy
Take care,
holidays,
guys.
everyone.
See you.
Bye.